What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to check out the new costumes and mount for the upcoming collaboration event. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in Ragnarok X? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. As you all know, every time we have a new collaboration event, we also get new cosmetics in the game. In this case, we will be getting the costumes from the Fist of the North Star anime. And there are quite a lot of new costumes that are coming in the game. But before we start the preview, let me just remind everyone that my feedback on these costumes are based on my personal opinion. If you prefer one costume than the other, that is okay. Again, we are all entitled to our own opinion. And you can let me know in the comment section below why you prefer that specific costume. What we are trying to build here is a healthy and non-toxic environment for everyone to share their own personal opinion and ideas. Now that we have that out of the way, let's start the new cosmetic preview. So the first costume that we have is for the character Yuria. Hopefully I am saying their names right. In this screenshot, we have two separate costumes available. The headgear is for the character Yuria, while the outfit is named as the attire of the last Nanto general. I think the whole set is quite decent, although I'm not so sure if this is something that I would wear in my characters. It also has a red cape, which adds more style to the outfit, but maybe this is just not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. Next is a continuation of this costume, which is the helmet of the Nanto general. So before, they are featuring the face of Yuria. However, if you want to use the full Nanto general outfit, this is the final piece to complete the set. It really looks good, to be honest, and it has a resemblance to what a samurai headgear is. What makes this headgear good is that it can be worn by both genders in the game.
Nice.
Moving on to the list, which is the Mamiya costume. Again, hopefully I'm not butchering the character's name. Now this costume is quite unique, as this has a similar effect to the Halloween costume that we had last year. What do I mean by that? If you remember, the Halloween costume transforms automatically based on the time of the day. For the male character, you are human during the day, and you will transform into a werewolf during the night. Now, this has a similar effect to that costume. Based on the description provided by Ragnarok X, when the battle begins, your costume will be transformed into a battle-damaged version that will look like this. As you can see, there are small holes in this outfit, showing that this has already been worn out. To be honest, this is a really cool and unique style of costumes. Hopefully, they will add more of these costume effects moving forward.
That's so true.
Now, in terms of when the costume will transform, maybe when you are in a safe place, for example inside in Frontera, you will use the normal costume. However, once you enter battle, then your costume will start to transition to a battle damage version.
Interesting.
That is how I imagine the transition to work. We also have one more costume that has the same effect as this one. And that is the costume of Kenshiro, the main protagonist in the show. This is how Kenshiro looks outside of battle. And this is what he looks like during battle. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really cool effect. You can clearly see the scars in his body, and his top has already been destroyed. Again, these are all very nice details that adds effect to the costume.
That's so true.
Moving on to the Conqueror's costume, the headgear and outfit really looks nice. I think this costume really fits the Knight and Crusader job class.
Yes, sir.
It looks good when you are riding a mount. The next one is the torn away costume of Rao. This is basically what the Conqueror's outfit looks like when you remove the cape and armor. Although, I'm not so sure if this is included in the Kenshiro and Mamiya's effect. Based on the description, only Kenshiro and Mamiya has the transition effect during battle. But still, the outfit looks nice. Your character looks more like a brawler when you are using this outfit.
Yes! Yes!
Next on our list is the Holy Emperor's armor, and the headgear is the Tuzer hairstyle. This is fairly similar to the Conqueror's costume with just a few changes in the details. Although, I think this outfit will look good in my Royal Guard. I'm not so sure about the hairstyle though. Maybe it's just me, but I think there is already a similar hairstyle that is already found in the game. Oh, and by the way, there are also different eye designs in this collaboration event. So if you really want to look like one of the characters in the anime, then getting these eye designs is also necessary. Next is the only face cosmetic in the collaboration, which is the Holy Emperor's mask. It looks good, however, I'm not so sure if I would wear that on any of my characters as well.
What?
Next on our list is the Jaggi helmet, which is available for male and female. A nicely designed helmet, although at first glance, I thought this was a football helmet. And finally, for the last item on the list, this is the Toki hairstyle. I think this hairstyle is decent enough to be paired with other costumes in the game. So this is a more versatile hairstyle that you can combine with other costumes.
Yeah!
But before we move on to the mount, I just noticed that there is one hairstyle that was not included in the preview from ROX. I saw this in the wardrobe section in the game, and this is the Bat's goggles headgear. As you can see, this is clearly part of the Fist of the North Star event. The hairstyle looks good and it complements the goggles that it is wearing. So maybe they just forgot to add this in the video. But anyway, let's now move on to the new mount that you can get from this collaboration event. Now this is the first mount that will have a 7 movement speed in the game.
Oh my god!
Based on the description, this horse is the same size of an elephant. That is why when you look at the image, the rider seems very small in comparison to the horse. At first, I thought the size of the horse and the character was not properly aligned. However, if they are saying that this is the same size of the largest land animal, then that makes more sense.
You serious?
The design and color scheme of the mount are really good, especially the aura effect that it has when it is running at full speed. So again, for those who want a fast and unique mount, then make sure to participate in the upcoming collaboration event. Although, I'm pretty sure that this mount will most likely be in the hands of spenders. Oh, and by the way, I also made a video talking about the upcoming gold and blue cards for this event. If you haven't seen that video yet, just click on the link at the end of this video. And these are the upcoming costumes and mount in the collaboration event. What are your thoughts on the new cosmetics in the game? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.